Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome to another episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Today we're going to work on the bigger the better achievement. I thought we'd do something a little bit special. We have a construction staircase thing on the back of our truck. It's raining, we're in the countryside in France. We've got a 6-hour delivery. Let's get this going. Our emergency brake is on. There we go. Whoops, we're backing up. I don't want to back up. What the heck? Not off to a good start here. There we go. Now we're moving forward. So we will get this out on the highway. This is, as we can see, a pretty big and heavy load. I think we're going to be picking up some assistance here in terms of escort vehicles and things like that. 6-hour drive through the winding French countryside. Along the way, we'll take an update on our AI driver experiment. So we get a chance to look forward to that. And this, by the way, is a custom job. So we do not have our own truck. So rain, a truck we're not used to, massive load on the back, French countryside. As we say, what could possibly go wrong? Anyway, we'll make our way down the road a little bit and then we will get connected again. So the beginning part of the journey here is on this kind of gravel road, just making our way down to the main road, and it's no traffic. It's been nice and wide, but this truck, I think they've given us a starter truck to do this job because it certainly doesn't feel like it has a lot of horsepower here. Now, that looks like our escort car up ahead. That is one of the fun things about these jobs, right? Is that they give you the escorts and you get wide roads. And by the way, this is the construction staircase. We don't have to stop right either, so we can just keep going here. What? Headlight usage offense. Oh yeah, why not? Because we always get those. All right, don't want to hit that car either. I was close. The headlight thing freaked me out there. L. There we go. I always forget that. Lately. Anyway, I was so good for a while. I mean, I guess it makes sense 1 o'clock in a rainstorm, right? There's a lot of countries that you have to have the headlights on if it's raining and overcast like that. So that kind of makes sense. But anyway, I was distracted in my conversation point. There are, in order to get this special transport, the bigger the better, when you have to do all 11 special transport deliveries. So far, over the 100 and something episodes that we've done, we've only done 4. And I think the best ways to get them, I think, are by doing those quick jobs and just kind of picking up a random truck and grabbing them and things like that. We've done the boiler part, haul truck chassis, high-tech device, massive tech part. We'll get on the other side of the road here. And now, today, the construction staircase. This will give us 5 out of 11. I think I might do a few of these as we go forward, but these are kind of fun. I do like these. I like the escorts. I like the challenge of being on a big road here. Better get over to the side here. This truck is going to be a problem. There we go. So far, so good. Giving us a wide load here. So about 5 hours and 25 minutes left to go. And what time? It's 1:30 in the afternoon, so we should have a nice full daylight drive here. Anyway, that'll help a little bit. See if we can leave these road signs up on the right side of the road. And we'll keep chugging along here. I'll check in a little bit. Oops. Okay. So trying to avoid this truck, I did take out one of those posts on the right-hand side. We got trailer 1% damage there. 1% damage, not a big deal. I don't know if there's an achievement you can get for being perfect with one of these deliveries. This is a particularly tricky spot in here because there's not a lot of room on either side, and the truck here is kind of squeezing us. But, oops, what happened now? Crash vehicle offense. Oh, we hit the truck too. That was tricky. Turning with that truck on the corner. The truck really should have waited for us. It's kind of his fault, right? Probably not. But anyway, yep. So we're racking up some fines here and some damage. Hopefully we'll get the construction staircase in one piece to its final destination. Because normally I feel like when a truck is coming on like this, I feel like I can slide over to the right side of the road and avoid what's on the right side of the road. With all those posts there that were giving our trailer 1% damage, getting a little squeezed there. I feel like if I were a good enough driver, I could have done that though. Time to level up a little bit, right? Wow, they've got satellite coverage of our journey here too. What's that guy doing? Oh, it's TV coverage. Glad he didn't see where we crashed into things. There was a photographer off to the side of the road too. So much going on here. Maybe they were all coming now since we've been smashing into things. Driver out of control. Anyway, we'll keep moving. About 5 hours left. We're not making the fastest time here. Oops. Trailer damage 3%. What did we hit? Man, we're racking up all kinds of damage here. I didn't even see anything we hit. Not an impressive performance so far, I must say. I'm a little disappointed in myself. Might have to try this one again. God, trailer damage 4%. We didn't hit anything. What are they getting us for? Man. We hitting the signs or something? That shouldn't damage the trailer that much. How much damage do we have now? 4% still. Okay, so it's not cumulative. That's good to know. Whoops. Yeah, so that's not too bad. Total of 4% damage. And we haven't damaged the cargo yet. That's the most important thing, right? So our construction staircase is still 100% okay. So we're coming up to about 3 hours left on our journey. We're just meandering our way across the French countryside here, having a grand old time. For the past hour or so, haven't hit anything. So outside of mashing the trailer up 4 or 5 times in the first part of the episode and hitting that truck and getting the headlight violation, I'm gonna get away from that little post. These posts are killers. Okay, so outside of all those problems, we haven't had any problems at least for the last hour and a half there. 4% trailer damage isn't bad in something like this too. It's worth millions, right? So no big deal. I did want to, however, give an update on the AI driver experiment. We're starting to get a good bit of data now because they've actually driven, they're in their 4th day since we hired them. So most of them have made like 10 journeys and things like that now. So we're starting to get a kind of a patterns and see some things that are going on here. So to go back, and if you're not familiar with the experiment, basically we're taking 5 drivers and giving each 5 AI drivers and giving them each different development patterns to see if we can identify which patterns might be the best way to develop AI drivers, your hired truck drivers, right? So let's take a look. First of all, our absolute bottom, we'll go in reverse order this time. Our worst driver so far is the one who is concentrating on complete long distance. Pierre. Pierre has only made us 6,900, oh, this looks dangerous, 6,951 euros. By far the lowest one. So concentrating, I'm not sure if this is conclusive yet, but it looks like concentrating your driver exclusively on long distance, which I was doing for quite a while, is not a good idea. Come on, car. Get through this truck here. Truck, get out of our way. All right, made it through, no problem. So Pierre is in last place. Second to last place is another driver who's concentrating on one thing. It's Patrick, and we have Patrick focused exclusively on ADR. Patrick has made only 10,000 euros so far, 10,200 some odd euros. So he's in second to last place. So the extreme skill drivers are the 2 drivers that are in the last 2 spots. Our third place driver, right in the middle, is Sophie I. Now, Sophie I is 1 skill point in all the areas and then going to concentrate on long distance. So she's still picking up skill points. I can kind of flat across the board yet. So 1 in the first 5 skill areas. We're not worrying about eco driving yet. I'm not thinking that's really helpful for anybody for the most part. She's made 12,285 euros and she's in third place. The next driver, Max, is our 4th place driver. He's made 14,533 euros, and his is 1 skill point in the first 3. So long distance ADR and I think it's hazardous cargo, stuff like that, or high value cargo or something like that. And he's doing really well. So that's 14,533. But our number 1 driver is William. And William, we're trying to balance his skill development out, all 5 of the first skills there. He's done the best with 16,294 euros. So, I do think it's a little bit too early to say too much. I think we need to let them go like another few days and things like that. It might actually be a good idea to test it again, but I don't think we will. But if we were to draw some kind of a conclusion right now, it seems like balanced driver development is better than concentrating in things like ADR and long distance first. So anyway, for what it's worth, let me know what you think, and I'll keep collecting data here. After each episode, basically I go in and I kind of check and see how they're doing and add the information and stuff like that. So we'll keep at it here. I do think too I'm going to try to do those other experiments too about do cities matter and do trucks matter, and I think we know the answers to those. But it'd be fun to just test them anyway. I mean, what else are we going to do with the money? We're going to buy garages and trucks anyway, so we might as well buy garages and trucks and do something with them at the same time. So we have wittered away an hour here of our journey, about 2 hours and 20 minutes left. This fence on the right side doesn't make me comfortable with a turn to the left here. Hopefully nothing's coming from the other way. Of course there's a car coming. Let's get around it. Yep, looking pretty good. Anyway, we'll keep chugging away. We'll see you in a little bit. God, crash vehicle offense. I hit the bus again? I feel like I'm giving him so much room. But anyway, I guess if we hit something, a bus is a good thing to hit. And I was just sitting here before he's coming back and talking and saying, wow, I've gone like the past 3 hours now without hitting anything. I'm finally getting used to these. And then bang, smash into the bus on the corner there. I must just not be getting over far enough for the corners, huh? Oh well. Kind of makes me want to... This is actually a fun little course with the posts on the side, narrow roadways, and the trucks coming both ways and things like that. This is actually, I think in a very fun way, this is challenging. I'm enjoying this a lot. It's kind of a very precise drive, and these corners here in particular seem to be places where I'm just scraping cars coming the other way. And then when they put the posts over there just to mess with you too. This is, I mean, I can see the people that made this, they're like, oh, we'll put some posts on the side, so they'll hit the posts. That'll be really funny. You know, this is definitely designed to be a challenging delivery for special transport because the roads kind of are in the middle of nowhere here. I mean, it's not too many. There's not too many crazy turns. It's just it's navigating that narrow pathway with a truckload that's really wide. But looks like we've got about 50 minutes or so left now. I'm gonna take this nice and wide. Looks like successful there. Successful here. Hopefully we don't smash into the DHL truck. All right, we made that corner. Good. So we'll chug along here a little bit more. Thinking about things ETS2. One of the things that was really interesting when I loaded up the game tonight, on the right-hand side at the bottom of the screen, it had the latest DLC. And when I saw what it was, I thought, wow, can you guess right now? So maybe pause the video or take a moment and think, what was the last DLC released for Euro Truck Simulator 2? Thinking caps on. Answer is the Ukrainian Paint Jobs pack. That was so long ago. And even before then, I don't think we had anything for a long time either, right? So there really hasn't been anything for Euro Truck Simulator for so long now. I mean, American Truck Simulators had Montana and Texas and things like that. But when I saw that, I was like, wow, I hope the Balkans... I haven't heard anything yet as to when the Balkans is coming out, but there's been a lot more activity, at least on Steam and stuff like that, and on their blogs and stuff like that, about the DLC. So maybe... Has anyone heard anything? Is it coming out in the springtime here? Maybe March? That'd be pretty cool. I think Euro Truck Simulator 2 desperately needs a new DLC, for sure. And I would love to see the one after that. We've talked about it a lot on the channel too, but I would really like to see the next DLC after that be like Ireland and Scotland and stuff like that. More of it. That would be really cool, I think. It's the big one that I think is kind of a big opportunity left for them, you know? But anyway, about 30 minutes left to go. Let's touch base. I don't think you back these more videographers taking videos of us here. I think these are just pull in and drop it off, and we're happy campers here. So we'll see you back in 30 minutes as we get closer to our destination, unless we hit something again, which is seeming pretty likely on this trip.
Tournez à gauche.
All right, oh, what happened? All right, what? What did we hit? What? Oh, we swung the back out there. We should be okay though, right? I think. And we're tired. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Put the V in. We go straight. That's interesting. Okay, that's a little bit of a problem here. Why can't we go forward, though? Are we snagged on something? Let's take a look. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this turns, and we are snagged right on the back of that thing, right there. And we've taken the sign out. And this guy's taking photos of us. Dude, give us some respect here. It's not that interesting. He's just taking the same picture over and over and over and laughing secretly at us. Why is he taking 7,000 pictures of this? It's just a flesh wound. I think I want to back up and see if we can smash his camera. Okay, so what's our strategy here? Our strategy is to throw it in reverse and hope for the best. That's what we're doing. Should be able to go backwards a little bit. Watch out, you're moving to the rear escort. Yeah, I know. And now, we're going to go straight. And then we're loose. Totally made that up. Can I back up over the guy taking... That would be mean. No, I don't want to back up over the photographer. That was pretty... That's going to be on YouTube in the SCS software world, right? In Euro Truck Simulator 2 YouTube. Crazy drivers snags construction staircase on guardrail. He's going to get a lot of views for that. But he's not going to... No, I don't know. He'll probably get more views than this episode gets, maybe. Who knows? Anyway, 7 minutes. We just have to go over this little gravel road and drop our staircase off. That wasn't... No. I was going to say that wasn't too bad. That was actually not a very good performance for us. 2 car scrapes, headlight offense. I really have to remember to turn my headlights on at the beginning of every episode now. And then probably like 4 or 5 trailer... 6 trailer damages. What did we... There's nothing there. How did we damage the trailer? Are we just going too fast? Is that what it was? I don't know. And we're sleepy now, too. So, it's a pretty little road, though. Alright. I'm glad this one doesn't have to be perfect, because that was about as far away from perfect as you can get. We just park it here. Alright. I'm just going to drop the remnants. I don't think we damaged the cargo, though, right? Let's take a look. Is it F7? Yeah. 1% on the cab, 5% on the trailer. Our construction staircase is 100% okay, though. We are home. There we go. Construction staircase. A little bit of dings and dents on the trailer and stuff like that, and in our cab, but we made it. Let's turn it in and get our money. We did rack up a good amount of money there. Our drivers are picking up. There we go. The bigger the better. 5 out of 11. I want to do another one of these and do better than that. I haven't done one for a long time, and I really wasn't adjusted to the width at all there. The middle, I got in a rocket chair. I did well, but yeah, we kind of messed up at the end on that corner and everything. These are fun. I really like these. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. I'll put a link to our American Truck Simulator episode next Tuesday. Continuing on Trucking Tuesdays until I get through that busy part with the other stuff that's going on. But I'm really liking Trucking Tuesdays in the schedule, too. Take care, everybody. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.